Well, 3 out of 4 of those explain Gronkowski the horse. Some of them explain Gronkowski the human. We'll let you guess both.
It stands 6'5", weighs 1,212 pounds, plays tight end for the Patriots and frequently behaves as a 3-year-old.
Horse racing fans, rejoice. There's hope for your game.
Hint, he doesn't quite weigh 1,212 pounds and is slightly taller than 6'5".
This past week, the human joined the horse and the result could save the sport of kings.
Believe it or not, that's what horse racing was rightfully called 100 years ago. It's become the sport of people who watch the Kentucky Derby then forget the sport exists.
That's a shame for many reasons, not the least of which it's much more enlightening to interview a horse than Bill Belichick. Now Gronkowski has burst onto the scene. He's entered in May 5th Derby, aka the most exciting 2 minutes in sports. Nobody would pay that much mind if he had a usual horse name like Stargazer or Glue Factory.
But his owners decided to name him after their favorite tight end/party animal. That got the attention rolling, and then somebody asked the human Gronk to become a minority owner.
Rob Gronkowski ponied up an undisclosed amount last week, and horse racing suddenly got almost as much publicity as James Comey. It wasn't by design, but the harmonic Gronk convergence is a blueprint to revitalize the sport.
We live in a celebrity-obsessed culture and horses are in a unique position to ride that wave.
I mean, NASCAR's publicity department can't rename AJ Allmendinger Angelina Jolie without people cracking up. But horses are blank slates.
Think of the fun and fascination if next year's Derby field featured horses named LeBron, Tebow, Tiger, and Oprah, and their human counterparts were in owners' boxes wearing big floppy hats. If there were a Trump, CNN alone would devote 1.2 million hours to rumors the horse colluded with a Russian filly. The internet would absolutely melt if Kaepernick took a knee during the playing of My Old Kentucky Home. When I heard about the racehorse being named after me, I started watching and got really stoked, Gronk said. Talk about stoked, imagine if he wins at Churchill Downs. The annual excitement over horse racing would last longer than 2 minutes. Despite not getting a hit since 1968, one of the Mix rookie trading cards sold for $2.88 million. That's more than the Marlins are paying their entire starting lineup this season. Lance Armstrong agreed to pay $5 million to settle a lawsuit claiming he defrauded the government agency when he took bids. He was paid $32.3 million in taxpayer money in the sponsorship deal.
No wonder the Postal Service is broke.
The Jockey Club registry limits names to 18 characters, which sadly eliminates Giannis Antetokounmpo from ever qualifying for the Triple Crown. The only other stipulation is that no horse can be named Danica because it would never win a race.
In the next couple of weeks you might see 2 words that have not appeared in the same sentence since 2012. A horse named Good Magic currently has 6-to-1 odds of winning the Kentucky Derby. For the record, the horse is not owned by Rich DeVoe or ridden by Jacques Vaughn. In an attempt to appeal to the U.S. weekly demographic, NASCAR has announced that AJ Allmendinger is dating Brad Pitt.
A government audit revealed the U.S. Postal Service is paying $93 million this fiscal year to sponsor the Russian weightlifting team. This just in. 2008 Kentucky Derby winner Big Brown has become a filly, changed its name to Caitlin Brown and has been installed as a 3-to-1 favorite to win the Arthur Ashe Award for Courage at this summer's ESPYs. ESPN insider Adam Schefter reports that Gronkowski will retire to stud after this season. "We think he means the horse.